Hey y'all. Aloha. Hope you're having a great day. So, yesterday I weighed in at 180.6, and this morning I'm 179.4. Before this weekend, when I put on all that weight in a 2-day period, I was 178.8. So I'm 1 pound away from where I was Friday of last week. So at least I was able to get back where I started. So I'm going to try not to do that again, but it clearly was water because it came off so fast. So I don't know why my body wants to hold water. I mean, I know it's a whole scientific thing, and I mean, I know Cole talks about it all the time and whatnot, but I don't know, I just seem like I'm really susceptible to holding water. And I think it's going to help, like I say, a couple of videos ago I said, it's getting super hot here in Florida, so when I'm doing my walk in the morning, there's definitely some sweating going on. Even in the gym, like, the gym is air conditioned, so I don't know why all of a sudden I didn't used to sweat, and now that and I guess because it was cold outside, maybe they didn't have the air as high. So now that it's hot outside, they've really got I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. But now I even sweat in the gym. So I don't know. But, so that should help with holding the water. But, man, when I refeed, my body just soaks up every ounce of liquid that it can get. Hey, but it is what it is. As you see, no picture of my keto stick, because there's not a picture of my keto stick. I mean, I'm not really, like I said before, I'm not really going to be like, oh, for the month of May, I'm going to do XYZ. I'm not going to do that. Do I have a game plan? Yes, I have a game plan. I'm not going to speak it about, what I will be doing. I know that's stupid, but I'm not going to speak about what I'm doing for May. But what I won't be doing for May are keto sticks. So, no keto sticks for May. I'm going to conserve my keto sticks for May. So yeah, so I won't be doing those. I'll still be weighing in every morning per usual. What I am thinking of doing, and again, it's just an experiment. We'll see if it helps or not. But since my body's feeling so beat up, I mean, like, when I wasn't going to the gym, I still had that problem a little bit, but mostly, obviously, from the waist down, from walking 5 miles every morning. Like, my feet, that bad foot, my knees, my hips, So I've always had that problem of feeling like my body was getting beat up, but only from the waist down, right? Because I was walking. And now, now I'm in the gym, so of course my whole body feels like it's getting beat up. I don't know if it's just because I'm new to the gym. I mean, it's been since February, so I don't know. I guess that's still considered new to the gym. I'm new to the gym. I'm doing things wrong. I'm being too intense. And then I have, issues. The fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia doesn't like physical activity. and you're hypersensitive to pain, I guess you could say, you know, like, I don't know, you're just hypersensitive to pain, like something that I could, you know, walk up to you and slap you on the back and, hey, how's it going today? If you did that to me, I'd probably shoot to the moon. But just fibromyalgia people can be hypersensitive to pain and whatnot, so, or soreness or whatever. So it's like what I think is, I'm super sore. You might be like, what? You know, if we've got the same pain or the same soreness, I might be like, and you might be like, quit being a big baby. But anyways, so of course, you know, I'm trying to fight all that, feeling beat up, you know, my knees and all that. I'm trying to find a way. Okay, phone. So what I want to try workout wise is, or I should say gym wise, because, you know, I'll always get that walk in. But I think I'm going to only go to the gym every other day. Give myself that day for my body to recoup. I don't know. Do I think that's going to work? I don't know. Because, I mean, it's mostly, as long as I continue to walk my 5 miles every morning, I'm assuming I'm always going to feel shitty from the waist down. I'm going to be sore or whatever. Because I've been walking a long time. You think my body would be used to it now. But again, I think it's got something to do with the fibromyalgia. I'm old. I don't know. Just can't be old. The fact that I'm old, because I've been walking a long time. So my body should be adapted regardless of my age. So I can only say it's got to do something with the fibromyalgia, that any kind of activity is going to flare up that fibromyalgia, and my body will pay the price. When I do my walk, the first mile is not pleasant. And the last mile, I'm just sucking it up because I'm trying to get it done, because it's not pleasant. And I'm getting weak, and my legs are getting like jello-y and hard to control because they're getting weak. And then the 3 miles in between, I don't know, they don't really bother me. I guess I'm kind of like in a zone or whatever for the 3 middle miles. But the first mile and the last mile kick my ass. And then, but I always get it done. But then I continue to suffer the rest of the day with soreness, pain, whatever you want to call it. You know, like if I'm sitting at my computer, when I go to get up, it's like so painful. You know, if I'm sitting in my recliner and I'm watching a movie and I get up to get a water or something, it's so painful when I get up, you know. So I'm going to try going to the gym every other day. I mean, right now going to the gym, I'm now, not only from the waist down am I in pain, but, and it's mostly my shoulders. Like, and I know my shoulders are bad. I knew that before I started the gym. I know I have arthritis in them. But again, I still wanted to go to the gym because, you know, you can ask any quackadoo doctor and they'll tell you, oh, you need to work out, arthritis, you know. That's how you can make it better, is working out and strengthening your muscles. And in theory, I get it. It sounds like a plan. All I know is my shoulders are killing. And before I started going to the gym, my right shoulder was really hurting. The left one hardly bothered me at all. But but the right one bothered me a lot. Even just picking up my water bottle to take a drink would hurt my shoulder. It's bad. And now I'm in the gym and it still hurts pretty bad. This is the shoulder that pops and grinds and cracks and all that crap when I'm working out. And of course now I'm in the gym and this one's hurts me as well. So I got both of my shoulders like really bothering me. It's kind of weird because this one is weird. Like this one hurts. You can tell it's coming from the joint and it does all that grinding and stuff. The most of the soreness on this one is like right here in the front. So I don't know what's up with that, but that was my long-winded way of saying I'm just going to go every other day, give myself that day off to hopefully recoup and see if that helps at all. Because, you know, I'm more concerned with my walk than I am with going to the gym. Although I'm enjoying the gym, so I don't want to just say, fuck it. I'm not going to the gym no more. I'm feeling beat up after starting the gym, you know. I'm enjoying it too much now, even through the pain, you know. And I think it's just because I do see and feel a difference since I started going to the gym as far as my strength and you know, and I can feel a difference, you know. So I'm stubborn that way, you know, even though I'm getting my body's taking a beating. I'm stubborn that way. I don't want to give up because I know it's good for me. I'm seeing the difference. I'm feeling the difference. Yes, I'm feeling beat up, but I'm just stubborn. So that'll be I'm going to try that out for a little while and see if I just go every other day, if that will help a little bit with soreness and the pain and all that. I don't know. All I can do is try. So I'm going to try that. You know, I would also say, I was thinking, like, try not to, I see people posting on that motivation group, the Snake Diet motivation group, and, you know, a lot of it is so motivating, and everybody that posts their accountability posts with their pictures and stuff, I just want to give them a big hug, because I know how hard it is, and if you've been overweight, if you're really overweight, you've been really overweight for a good chunk of your life, it just feels so daunting and impossible and overwhelming, but man, it can be done. And you know, people say that corny shit about, if I can do it, you can do it. So I don't want to say that. But just where I came from and my mindset and everything, it's the truth. I mean, I was the worst. Like, I have a lady that lives here in my complex. She's a big girl. Has lots of health issues. And every time she talks to me, you know, she's like, oh, you're doing so good. You look so good. I wish I could do that. You know, but I can't. My knees, my this, my that. I'm like, Carmen. Oh, I probably shouldn't say her name. I'm like, you could do it. It's just excuses. Everything that you're saying to me right now, I said it too. I said it too back in the day when I was 300 pounds. I said it too. I can't. I'm too big. It hurts. My fibromyalgia, my knees, my arthritis. Every excuse in the book, and that's all it is, an excuse. And when you get rid of those and you just wake up one day and you find your big giant balls to just start, that's all it takes. You just have to find your balls to get started. Because once you're started, and you have the big balls and you're starting and you're doing it correctly and you're hanging in there, I mean, within a week, of just sucking it up and hanging in there for 1 week, you're going to see results. And those results right there, well, you're going to be like, fuck, shit. That's what happened with me. I had every excuse under the sun why I couldn't work out, lose weight, every excuse under the sun. And then when I just woke up that one day and said no, and within a week, and I looked at the scale and I was like, holy shit. And that number on the scale, that weight loss, do I remember what it was? No. But it was enough to say, oh, wow. You know, and it motivated me, and it propelled me on into the next week. And then, you know, and because I did so good, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stick with it and do really, really good this week too. And then you see the scale and you're like, shit, I'm doing it. So it's just finding the balls to get started. And sometimes it's hard. It's hard to find them balls. So I wish I could be all the people that are big and fat and want to lose weight and they just can't find their balls. I wish I could be everybody's official ball finder. I said one time that I would like to get a job as everybody's ball finder, and I come live with you. I'm going to charge you now. I'm going to come live with you. Free room and board, plus I'm going to charge you. And I'm going to follow you around every day, all day, and slap food out of your hand. Oh, man. Just, you know, I'm still struggling. I still got 50 pounds to go. But it's been a long, crazy journey, and that's why, you know, I would love for everybody to be able to experience the great feeling of accomplishment, and I'm almost there. My main goal, of course, is to hit goal, which is 130 pounds. But before that, my precursor goal is to hit 150 pounds, because then I can officially say I've lost half my weight, body weight. All right. Woo. Boy, did I babble this time. But anyways, do it your way. Do what works for you. You got to play around with it, like Cole always says. Play around with it within reason. Just like with the snake juice. When I first started snake juice, I would drink it, and my mind would be like freaking out, because it's like, okay, I'm drinking a cold drink. I've never had a cold drink. That's salty. I just you know, couldn't do it. So then I just started heating it up and pretending like I was drinking a broth, because I could deal with a hot, salty drink. I couldn't deal with a cold, salty drink. But that's what worked for me. So that's why I'm saying, as you come across challenges, find what works for you within reason, you know. You don't want to be phoning shit in. Or sandbagging, like the personal trainer says. Don't be sandbagging. Don't get carried away with trying to make things that work for you. Because if you do great all week long, and then what works for you is to eat a chocolate cake on Saturday and an apple pie on Sunday. So, but, you know, you got to take the guidelines and play around with them and see what works for you. Just like simple little thing like I drink the snake juice, but I can't drink it cold, so I heat it up in a microwave and I drink it warm or hot. Simple little things like that. You got to find ways to make things work for you. All right, so I'm getting ready to get kicked off of here in about 50 seconds. So I'm going to get out of here. Here, let me take part of my 50 seconds to put some chapstick on. Alright, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. And I want to shout out to Fire Rose, who just started her YouTube channel. You're going to kill it, girl. So, everybody, keep fasting. Stay strong, hang tough. Keep snaking. And I will see you guys tomorrow. See you later. Mahalo.